Good afternoon, Taurus. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing the timeless month ahead reading update for you. So what that means for you, Taurus, is whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising at the time of viewing this video, something should resonate with you. So what I'd like you to do is to use your intuition, focus and meditate only on that actually resonates with you in this reading. And anything else, Taurus, just leave it for another who's obviously viewing the general reading as well. So let's get started. Today I am going to use the Light Seers Tarot deck to do a general reading on that Celtic cross spread for you on the month ahead. As well as we will come in afterwards and I will do a 4-card spread, 1 card for each week in the month ahead, using the Muse Tarot and then clarifying with the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, 3 cards for each of those weeks. Then stay tuned because I'll also pull 1 Oracle card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck and 1 Oracle card from the Moonology deck for you as well. So you're definitely going to find something to resonate with you, to focus and meditate upon on your month ahead. So let's get started here. Like I said, we're going to do the Celtic Cross first, Light Seers Tarot. So the main objective for the month ahead is the Knight of Pentacles. Your challenge is the 5 of Pentacles. Recent past is regarding the 6 of Wands, as well as your conscious thoughts, your subconscious thoughts and desires, as well as the future progression in next month ahead. This card here is how you see yourself. This card is how others see you in the month ahead. This card here is your hopes, fears, and dreams. And this card here, Taurus, is your final outcome. Apologize about that. So Taurus, let me set this deck aside and pull it in here. What I'm seeing here starting out with the month ahead, Taurus, is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is all about cautious, slow, steady, progressive, loyalty, stability as well. This card is definitely a Taurus energy card. It is that earthy quality coming into play. So the focus is on you and how you are advancing or progressing forward in the month ahead. Now, the challenge for you, Taurus, at this time is the 5 of Pentacles. So the challenge you're having is something to do with lack or the feeling isolated, alone, abandoned, or a lack of finances as well. So that is your challenge for the month ahead. And, so let's continue on and see what happened. Because in the recent past, you were recognized, you were acknowledged, even heralded. You were feeling real good. You're feeling like a celebrity almost because everybody was acknowledging your hard work, your determination, or just acknowledging you. You felt acknowledged, recognized. So that may be where you're feeling that lack coming in. Maybe not so much financial lack, but that feeling alone and isolated at this moment. And that's your challenge you're facing. Now, consciously, you have the Justice card. Now, Justice has got all that Libra characteristics of, fair, equality, fair and balanced things going on. So consciously, you're like, I just want fair, equitable balance. That's, consciously what you're looking for and trying to balance out and find harmony within your own conscious mind, at least what you're projecting out to others consciously. Subconsciously, though, you have the King of Swords. Once again, another Libra quality in there. The characteristics, the Libra characteristics is you may have some air signs. King of Swords as well is all air signs. There's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So within your own natal chart, Taurus, you could have some of these air qualities regarding you because subconsciously, you are being the King of Swords here. It is a fact-finding mission. You don't want to deal with emotions and feelings. You're like, no, let's just get down to the truth and the heart of the matter. Subconsciously, it's all about getting down to the truth. The backbones, discovery, research, dedication, knowledge, facts, logic, and making a decision. Now, so there is some way you're trying to focus on, but subconsciously emotions aren't coming into it at all. Your passions aren't coming involved. It's all that cold hard truth. Being maybe overcritical, because this can subconsciously sometimes can overanalyze, be overcritical, and that can be a drawback, because sometimes that truth cuts like a knife. Alrighty, so let's look at how you progressing forward. Oh yeah, Taurus, you're such a hard worker. You really are. But progressing forward, you're always taking on projects and doing things that others should be assisting you with, but you're not getting the help you need. You're doing it all yourself. You're feeling overburdened. You're feeling tired about it all. You're tired of doing it all by yourself. And this is progressing forward in the month ahead. You have this. You're getting wore out, but you keep taking on more projects. You keep taking on more work, and it's it's the end of the cycle. That's one good thing. You're headed in for the opportunity to begin a new cycle. But the lesson here with this overburdening card is you definitely got to ask for help from others. You got to, reach out to others and not just assume others are going to know you need help. That's one overburdening task at hand, is don't assume others just know you need help. You need to open up and let them know, Taurus, that, hey, I need help here. I'm wore out. I'm tired. I can't do it all by myself anymore. So in the month ahead, reach out. Communicate. I mean, that's where, the facts and truth are there subconsciously. You got to be able to communicate clearly your thoughts and ideals, and let others know that, yeah, you could do it yourself, but you really would appreciate some help. Okay, help me out here, sort of thing. Now, how do you see yourself, Taurus? The High Priestess. Now, this is a Piscean energy. The High Priestess, you see yourself as being quite intuitive, not easily deceived. You can see right through people's deceptions. You see yourself following your own intuitive guidance, and doing quite successfully with it. You definitely see yourself as a priestess, and that ability to, find hidden secrets, or be able to keep things secret as well, and have that mystery about you. So that is another alternative on that twist. Now, how others are seeing you in the month ahead, Taurus, it's the wheel. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they're seeing you, that you're coming to this life cycle along the journey, and things have turned around for you. Things are turning around for you. Others are viewing you as you're doing quite well for yourself. Everything's balancing out in your favor. So others are looking at you more favorably coming in the month ahead. Now, the hopes, fears, and dreams is the Ace of Wands, and it's upside down. So Taurus, the Ace of Wands upside down has the meaning. One is you're fearing. Well, normally when it's upside up, it's a whole brand new cycle. Upside down means you're fearing that this new cycle won't begin, that new passions won't be ignited, some new passion, whether it's opportunity or possibility. You're just kind of stuck there in your fears that it's not, this is it, nothing new is going to happen. This is just the way it's going to be. That's your fear. Now, your hope is, though, at the same time, that nothing new come on. And that's because you're overburdened. You're like, oh, I don't need any new opportunities, new investments, new ideas. I got enough projects. Thank you very much. So that is kind of your fear, your hope that nothing comes and starts a whole new cycle. You're really tired. But the fact of the matter is, this is that new cycle. And, like, you got to collaborate with others. Move on, level up, and start this brand new cycle. Get this card to flip around for you. So stop fearing this, because that fear is holding you up. That fear of, I don't want to hear or think about anything new. Stop fearing that. Turn that card up and start that new cycle. That's going to ease your burdens greatly there, Taurus. Now, also, your final outcome card. King of Pentacles. Look at you. Taurus, that's totally you. King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. This is a King of Pentacles. He is the last of the kings in the minor arcana. He's gained a lot of experience and wisdom. He's got those Taurus qualities in him there. He's you may be a mature individual, and regardless of the gender, remember, gender neutral in tarot, but you're the final outcome month ahead. You're doing pretty well for yourself. You're pretty well set there. You're wealthy abundance. Usually, a King of Pentacles is someone who's acquired and built up abundance for themselves. Their home, they're comfortable with their home, their job, their abundance. Maybe you may be more mature considering retirement plans and your focus in the month ahead as well. But you definitely have the wisdom and experience that you look at things and make sure you have a solid foundation before stepping and progressing forward. You always you have that wisdom and caution to make sure there's a solid foundation and a sure footing for whatever you progress forward upon, whether it's a new project, a new investment, a new relationship, anything. But the King of Pentacles is a very good final outcome for the month ahead. So all around, there's some, the early weeks, and it could be all regarding, I'm not very much in astrology, but I know there's a lot of different planetary influences, things changing, and so the beginning, could still be going through with some of that Mercury retrograde that happened in the recently. But being this is a timeless reading, at the time of you viewing this, usually, I'm guessing that it is going to match up with some astrological changes occurring in the month. And that's why in the beginning, there's this kind of slow but steady progressive start. And that's what this whole month ahead is for you, Taurus. Now, as promised, let me go ahead and move these aside here. And Taurus, I am going to pull 4 cards from the Muse Tarot deck. And each one of these cards is going to represent 1 week in the month ahead. So first, second, third, fourth. And this Muse Tarot deck is a newer deck I've had too. I'm really loving it. It's imagery in it is awesome. Alrighty, so let me go ahead. 4 cards for each week of the month ahead. Taurus, week 1, you have the 6 of materials. Week 2, we have the 5 of voices. Week 3, we have the 2 of voices. And week 4, we have 8 of inspiration. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and set this deck aside as well. Let's pull these close and look at them a little closer. So week 1, 6 of materials. Taurus, 6 of materials is similar to the 6 of pentacles. So there's kind of a unbalance, maybe even kind of a greediness factor, and one having, it's sort of the give and take, the receiving and giving type of card. And I'm not sure, we'll have to clarify whether you're on that generous side or if you're on the charity side, but it is about an unbalanced and things not seeming equal to you in the first week. Now, second week, we have the 5 of voices. Now, the 5 of voices is similar. It's all about communication, obviously. It thoughts, ideals, communication, sharing with others. And others have a lot of ideas and thoughts they would like to share with you. But Taurus, you're kind of stubborn. You're like, no, I'm good with my own thoughts and ideals, week 2. But to be honest, you are listening. You just don't want anybody else to listen. The 5 of Swords is about changing your way of communicating coming in on the second week. So perhaps, you're starting to open up that throat chakra. And so being able to maybe better communicate to others your own thoughts and your own ideals. But at the same time, others, are wanting to share their ideals with you as well with this. And so you got to find that balance in sharing and that communication style. Now, Taurus, third week, 2 of voices. Once again, all about this communication stuff coming in. Now, 2 of voices, all 2 cards are about decisions needing to be made. And yeah, Two of Voices is definitely a necessary decision that needs to be made. And it is one where you blindfold yourself because you don't want to uh, make this decision based on emotions or feelings. You're looking for facts and logic and determining to make this decision between these two options that have presented themselves to you logically, factually, and knowledgeably. So that's the third week. You're going to be making that decision. It's going to be presented to you. It's got to be made before, so you can progress forward. Because the fourth week, here we are, Eight of Inspiration. Eight of Inspiration is similar to the Eight of Wands. It is a very fast action card, Taurus. So you make that decision. As soon as you finalize that decision, bam, fourth week, fast action happening. Now I'll pull three clarifiers for each of these cards using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, but definitely fast action coming in on that final week. So whatever that decision is, it is going to have a really fast impact on you, and things snapping together all at the last of the month for you. All right, as I said, three clarifiers for each one of these weeks so we can get a little more, tease a little more details out for you. All right, Taurus, so three cards for the first week, Six of Materials here. Three cards for Taurus for Six of Materials. All right, 1, 2, and 3. All right, Taurus. First card that came out, Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups in the Radiant Rider Tarot deck is the only queen that has a lid on her cup. So, like I said, you are really pulling back, not wanting to waste your emotions, feelings willy-nilly, or get them involved in decision-making. So, but the Queen of Cups comes in. She's got the wisdom experience. She still is understanding, compassionate, loving, intuitive. But she definitely has the wisdom to keep a lid on her cup. So she isn't just wasting her emotions and feelings on those who aren't worthy of it, or accidentally spilling it out unnecessarily. Okay, as well as you have the King of Pentacles. There you are again, Taurus. Yeah, King of Pentacles. That using your wisdom, your experience, coming into play here. So, feeling that, trying to get that balance. It's a little unbalanced because that's what that Six of Materials we're clarifying is. As plus, you've been hard at work. And once again, that unbalance, that feeling it's not fair. No one else is doing, you feel like you're doing more than others at this moment. You love too much. You're just always there for everybody, your wisdom and experience, as well as you're working too much. You're doing it all, and others don't seem to be doing as, or not doing as much. You're really feeling you're feeling the unfairness of it all. You're feeling it's just unfair the first week. You got all this going on. You just really, that first week, don't get yourself, don't bog yourself down, Taurus, with negativity. But that's first week is showing you could easily get caught up into that negative experience of, oh, woe's me attitude. And don't go there, Taurus. This is why you're watching this now. Even though the reading's projecting it, you have free will choice. Don't let yourself get bogged down in, getting into that, oh, woe's me attitude, because it's not reality. This is just how you're self-talking to yourself and thinking, oh, this is so unfair. All right, Taurus. Now, hold on now. The Five of Voices is your second week. So we're going to put three clarifiers for that Five of Voices. And like I said, that is all about you being really confident with your own ideals, thoughts, visions for your future, and how you're communicating things. And others are wanting to communicate things to you as well. You're just not really wanting to hear their ideals, but you are taking note of them. It is true. There you are. Emperor. Your style of communication is all about, I'm going to be the boss. I got wisdom, I got experience in all this, Taurus, and you're like, yeah, I got to take on this leadership role. I'll just be the boss. I can do this. I'll make decisions quick and hard. I'll pull in from all the experience and wisdom, from all the different kings, how to handle it, no matter, because the emperor is all about being uh, building up upon all the four kings in the minor arcana. So yeah, you're going to be, well, yep. I can be motivated, inspiring my communication style. I can pull on the do the research and speak clearly and understandably to others, as well as you're pulling on even the King of Cups coming into play, even though you've been pushing your emotions back, Taurus. But the King of Cups, actually, he projects this quiet calmness, being able to calm others with his compassion, just by he things can be chaos and conflict all about the king, and he'll just sit there and hold his cup and stay calm, collected, uh, to calm everyone else down. And then, of course, the King of Pentacles, just being wise and cautious, and making sure you progress slowly to have a sure footing as you take each step forward. Now, once again, there's that Eight of Wands. See, this is what I'm talking about at the end of the month: fast action, as well as the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is all about strategizing. Uh, it's about not necessarily sharing not communicating everything. You can share some truths, which you can see the couple of those swords are left there for everyone to see and hear and all that, because swords are about communicating. But you're definitely going to protect your emotions right now, your feelings. You're holding some information, some truth, some stuff you're holding really close to your chest this month, Taurus. And it is self-protector. Look how it's shielding your heart there. You're shielding yourself from your emotions and feelings, and it's understandable. You're strategizing. That's your strategy. It's like, okay, I can share a little bit here, but right now I'm not comfortable. I'm gonna hold this close to my chest. So these five swords are the five swords you're dealing with here as well. And there's two swords usually that are left from others, and right there you got those there. But you got a lot you're holding close to your chest, protecting your heart there, Taurus, in the second week of this next month coming up. Now, Taurus, third week, we have that Two of Voices. And like I said, third week, a decision definitely needs to be made. And you are wanting to make this, you blindfolded yourself from emotions and feelings. This decision's got to be made. And it needs to be done concisely and clearly. So you are doing your research, not emotionally or feelings, in making this decision. So let's see 3 cards to clarify this for you, Taurus. The Two of Voices. All right, so we have coming up here, well, there's that King of Cups. Like I said, now the King of Cups, he is really, look how calm he is. He's got his drink. The water's chaos all around him, but he's calm, cool, collected. He's got the wisdom experience to know, no. Don't let the winds blow you willy-nilly this way and that way. Stay still, stay calm, stay collected, and the rest of the world will start calm down at the same time. He's compassionate, understanding. He's not being critical. He's just like, let's just all calm down here a moment. Let's take it easy and allow the emotions to settle, and it reduces that chaos and conflict. And there's the Fools coming in, so there is a whole new stepping out in faith journey beginning here. It's a new leveling up. Something's occurring coming week 3 that is going to cause you the necessity to step out in faith. Now, this is regarding this decision because, like I said, you can be calm, collected. There's chaos going on, but there is a decision about leveling up, starting a whole new journey with faith. As well as you got the Queen of Pentacles in play. And Taurus, Queen of Pentacles, that's all your earthly qualities there as well. The Queen of Pentacles is all about, once again, regardless of gender, but that she tends to be very financially savvy. She knows how to handle budgets and take care of her kingdom. She's very loyal, dependable, and stable, just as a King of Pentacles, but she's also very nurturing. She is always looking out to take care of her kingdom, her family, make sure they have everything they need. And that is 100% just that maturity, that wisdom that comes. She's basically the apprentice to the Empress. So she's got all that wisdom and savvy maturity within her to know that she's got to nurture those beneath her, take care of them, because that makes a healthy, cohesive kingdom when the family and everyone around her is happy and taken care of. So the nurturing spirit's coming out. So there is this kind of maybe the decision between stepping out and actually, staying, decision, stay the same, being nurturing, but really focused on the material aspects of everything, or being the King of Cups, stepping out in faith, and actually accessing your emotions and feelings to weather the storms and the chaos and conflicts that come towards you. So that seems to be the decision you're making in the third week here, Taurus. Now, the fourth and final week, like I said, we had that 8 of inspiration. Lots of things coming in, and it's coming in fast at the end of the week. As soon as you make that decision, one way or another, it's coming in fast. So you have your free will to determine which direction you're going, but it's going to be a win-win either way, Taurus. But that 8 of Wands is very fast energy action. So here we go. Coming out first, the Hermit. All right. So the Hermit, you're like, well, how's that fast? Because that's its self-reflection. That's spiritual enlightenment, awakening occurring within you. You discovered your inner guidance is what it is. And it hits you. Right. It comes in real fast. That light just turns on for you, Taurus, the end of the month. That inner guidance. All of a sudden, you start to see that new path before you. You realize, oh my goodness, there it is. This is the path I need to go forward on, progress forward. Now, obviously, the inner guidance light, you can see how narrow it is. You only see 2 or 3 steps in your future, but you're going to get that guidance. And that's what's going to start progressing you forward, slow and steady, because, well, you are that earth sign. You're cautious, but you finally are seeing the light, so to speak, as well as, patience, moderation. No, you're not jumping from one extreme end to the other intense extreme end. You're moderately, you're touching your toe into emotions and feelings. You're balancing out, finding harmony with emotions and feelings in the 2 cups here. So maybe within family, you're balancing out those emotions and feelings with families and those around you. At the same time, look at that toe. You're tapping into a deeper pool of emotion within yourself, Taurus. You're starting to explore deeper pools, testing the waters, so to speak, as well as Taurus. 4 of Cups comes into play. So the divine source is bringing in this new cup, this new cup, and you are still kind of being stubborn at the end of the month here. It's showing. It is coming in fast, but this little cup of love offer opportunity for a new relationship, just an opportunity to fill another cup with even more abundance of love and compassion, maybe from another, or you being able to fill it for your own self-love for yourself. But right now you're kind of like, man, I'm dealing with all these other cups. You're being a little stubborn there, like I said. But remember, this is all about testing that water, balancing out these cups. Once, I realize you like taking your time. You're a Taurus and progressing slowly and steadily. But yeah, the end of the month, it's all about really getting in touch with your deeper emotions, Taurus. Testing the waters in that deeper pool, going within that self-reflection, that realization, but also accepting that new leveling up cycle of a new cup to fill. These cups, they're full. It's already full, and you're maybe feeling you're overwhelmed. It's imbalanced, but you know what? There's this new cup, and it needs filling. And it actually, I'm getting intuitively, it is something maybe regarding. Being you got the Hermit card there as well. Is tapping into your deeper emotions and really empowering yourself with self-love, understanding how to love yourself the way you should be loved is going to be so empowering. It's going to build you up, empower you, make you stronger once you can tap into those feelings of love and compassion and understanding for yourself. Because then once you can do that for yourself, it's a natural progression to do it for others. Alrighty, that is the month ahead there for you, Taurus. As I promised, I was going to pull Oracle card as well from this Shaman Dreams Oracle deck. And I will read from the guidebook on here as well. Now this hopefully pulled together even more meaning between and blend it and bring harmony to both readings. The Celtic cross reading we did earlier, as well as these weekly 4-card spread I did. Now, if this is already resonating with you, Taurus, as well, go ahead, tap on that like button down below. Let me know. Or if you care to share what is resonating, I would love to hear it, or read it, excuse me, and try to respond as soon as possible as well. All right, one card for you, Taurus, from the Shaman Dream Oracle deck. And your card this month is Perfect Storm. Taurus, the courage to step into life. All right, let me grab the guidebook. I'm going to set this down because the book is a little stiff and I want to be able to get the page out for you. All right, so what I'd like you to do, Taurus, is focus in on the imagery of the card as I read this and use your intuition. Focus and meditate only on that actually jumps out and resonates to you, okay? Here we go. Perfect Storm, an invitation to act now, the courage to step into life, and sheltering from turbulence. Taurus, when the perfect storm appears, it cautions you to be ready for an exciting, if turbulent time. The winds are picking up, and you need to make sure that you are close to the eye of the storm, or you will be buffeted by gusts that may take you far from where you need to actually be. So Taurus, the key is to remain centered and balanced and bear witness as the forces build in intensity. Let go of those thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes that clutter your heart and cloud your mind. You know, the storm will be absolutely perfect for you. So notice how the loose stuff is starting to fly around and recognize how little of it you really need, you know? If you wonder